You've kind of alluded to it throughout, but I'm going to have you just kind of channel in on what are you doing personally to age well?
Love. Simple as that. I'm loving life. I'm loving my family. I love my pets. I love my friends. And even people I haven't met. I try and exude love and authenticity. And I think that's what's going to help people age well. Yes, I've got a company called Rebalance Health that supports cortisol, optimizes your sleep so you can live your best version of you. Yes, I have a book coming out, Stress Nation, to be able to help people understand how we've gone slightly sideways in the past 30 years and affected how we function, the why behind it. But honestly, to live happy and to live well, I think comes down to love, comes down to connection, and comes down to laughter and smiling and putting out into the universe what you want to get back.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, your company's pretty young, so it's still kind of more or less in that startup phase.
Correct.
And yet you are able to get up habitually, would you say 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning,
Yep.
work out, get through your day, have dinner early by American standards, and get to bed by 8:30. How is that possible for somebody running a company, other than you're running a company that is training the body to be able to do that and be productive and be able to manage your life and do all the things you have to do without the added stress and burdens that come with being kind of the high-tech life?
There's a lot of stress involved in startups. I'm definitely suffering from stress. My product helps me. My knowledge helps me. My family helps me. Believe it or not, I started getting up at 4:30 in the morning when my kids were very young, because I used to be the exact opposite. Through my teenage years and my 20s, I went to work. I'd work out after work and then go out with my friends, go on dates, etc. And then once I got married and I had kids, if I kept the same schedule, excluding going out on dates, by the way, if I kept the same schedule, right, I wouldn't see my kids. I started to think, oh man, what kind of dad am I going to be? I want to be the dad that's there and shows up and is reliable and accountable. And so I spoke to my wife and I said, do you mind if I shift my schedule? It'll take me a while to get this adjustment. But if I work out in the morning, work, and then come home, I can help with the kids. I can help with homework. I can help with whatever needs to happen, and I'll be there. And that stuck. And as I become older and I understand the biology behind that actual regimen is actually better for me, it's just kind of built into my DNA. So like I said, I'm 50, mid-50s, and midway through being 50. I'll be 51 later on in the year. I've been doing that for 25 plus years. And so it's just built in. Like, there's no such thing as sleeping in on the weekend. My body's up at 4:30. I'm up. I just do what I do. And yeah, we go out sometimes on the weekends and we have a late night. Sunday's no different. I wake up at 4:30. I just had less sleep and I'm groggy and not quite as good as I am. But come Monday, I'm back 4:30. I went to bed the night before at the right time for me, and I'm back to it. So no one's perfect. But you adapt and you adjust. In terms of how can I do it all? I'm not a proponent of working 20 hours in a day. I don't function very well at 20 hours a day. I know how my body, my mind works. And so I'll work on Saturday and Sunday. I don't take those days off, but I love what I do. And so it's not work. I don't have any, I got to work today. I got to do this podcast with this guy that I've never met before. No, it's like, cool. I get to educate. I get to learn something from you. And it's a vibrancy, a love, a passion that is addictive. So I don't know. I've just operated that way my whole life. And through the different educational schools I've gone to, they've always taught me, be efficient, work smart, not necessarily hard. Harder isn't better. Harder isn't a guarantee for more success. It's work smart, intelligent, have right people around you, have good mentors. That's what I'm blessed with, having surrounded myself with people far smarter than myself to help guide me and educate me through this journey.